But yeah, she claimed to be allergic to a lot of stuff, even soap.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
So she was sort of an unpleasant person to
Hello.
be around.
Let me turn this down for a second. And welcome to the Hobo Joe Show. Today is January 18th, 2024. It is day 32 in the tank. We have 10 days remaining of Fish Tank Season 2. We're going to kind of go over some of the updates for the last 24 hours since we last streamed. Just want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for being here. So, most recently, Alex Stein has returned from Season 1.
She smelled. What else about her?
You think I smell?
No.
You have to call me out if I do, because I mainly got.
Alex Stein then filmed an episode of his show. He has got like a live streaming show on YouTube, and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful show. He did really great, and I haven't really honestly watched a lot of Alex Stein's live stuff, but it was good to see that fish tank perspective. I kind of did a lot of interviewing with the cast members of Season 2, mentioned a lot of great things from Season 1, and you can definitely tell Alex has this tremendous experience when it comes to these live shows.
Was in college.
Yeah.
And they had a boyfriend who was
Also today, Taylor smoked weed.
Don't do our nega nifty dirty TJ. Tell him your true feelings about her. Stop lacking initiative, you coward. JJJJJ.
I'm gonna turn up the fish tank volume. I'll be right back. I gotta step away for a second.
TJ, you can win. 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 TJ, you can win.
I know I
TJ,
can.
You can win.
Go for it.
But yeah.
Very unfortunate. I
Their boyfriend
apologize.
was like 16 at the time, and and they were like 20, 21.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good. And I don't know, like she was cooking. She was really good at cooking and cleaning, which was cool. But at the same time, when they revealed that fact, I was like, how can you even like? It's really easy to like not like them. Then they reveal that, and it's like, how do like? It's like too much, you know?
Yeah.
But
That's how I feel about a lot of people in here, but I try not to make it a big thing.
yeah. But Nifty, Nifty was in their 30s, early 30s, I
I think
believe.
that they were in their 20s.
No, but when they were dating that
Oh.
teenager, they tried to defend it by saying it's hebophilia or something, which I guess when you are attracted to like older teenagers, but still pedophilia.
Yeah, that's rough.
And yeah, yeah, it's not good. But lots of people here have problems with Nifty. One time, someone forced her to give me romantic advice, which sucked.
Yeah.
And Nifty, what else is there to say about them?
Well,
Jet, what?
is this pertaining to me at all, or you're just trying to give
No.
me the context behind Nifty?
Yeah, just give me context, kind of.
I didn't know if this is like a fair, like a warning to me. I'm like,
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
TJ win. TJ win. TJ win.
Nifty.
TJ win. 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 TJ win.
Shit, that bitch is long gone.
TJ win.
Yeah,
TJ
but
win. TJ
I
win.
just wanted to fill him in on Nifty.
yeah, Rick, I was scared. I thought he was gonna try and compare me to Nifty.
No,
I'm
you're
like-
not. You're not like Nifty.
Yeah, but like, I hope I'm not following in the footsteps, because I try to be funny and nice and stuff, but
No, you're.
Dude,
No, you're
already my skin's breaking out, dude, just being in this house.
What?
So
Sweaty?
dirty. It's just kind of hot and my skin's just breaking out a little. This is where fucking...
Alright, I just want to apologize for that. That normally doesn't happen.
But not to you.
I like this couch. This couch is cool as
Very unprofessional.
Yeah, probably.
Pull up my notes again. Alex Stein is in the show. Obviously, you see him now talking to the fish, pounding holes in the wall. Haley had smoked weed today as well. Alex Stein then had her drug tested. She was positive for marijuana in her system. So that was pretty exciting to see. And then on his live show, she's adamantly defending that she did not ingest the marijuana. More importantly, though, is after all of that, the live show, they opened up the bar, and Vance kept coming to the bar to pour shots for Trisha. He was saying that it was a fish toy. One of the viewers was paying for it. However, there were no fish toys active or on at the time. So Trisha had multiple shots. She was obviously intoxicated. And then while intoxicated, I think they came along the lines of maybe a TTS or something, mentioned Brian and if she was pregnant or not. And they brought up a fake pregnancy test that she took. She didn't know it was fake, and it came up positive, and the camera was on her in the bathroom, and she immediately left the bathroom and walked down to the basement. So it's kind of like obvious that the viewers, all of us watching, she has the positive test, you know. You can hear her drunkenly shouting in the basement, so that was a lot of fun to watch live as well. And then they went into the plushie challenge right after that. So what they did is they had the fish go and find a camera, beg the camera for the plushie fish toy, and with the help of the Bum Army, I want to shout out the Bum Army, we came together in our Discord group, and in a minute here I'll share a link for that as well if you're interested, and we used our combined, I think it was 3,000 tokens from our clan bank to pay to put a bag over Trisha's head. So shout out to the Bum Army for paying for that. That was pretty well timed and funny in my opinion. While she's trying to beg for plushies, she gets this bag put on her head, so that was good. And then she told me to go fuck myself, so that was also extra good. And then also Greg Bucks. We have introduced a new monetary system into the fish tank. We have Greg Bucks now, as well as Oliver Dollars. So speaking of Greg Bucks and Oliver Dollars, TJ is currently tasked by Jet to inform Greg here about Nifty and everything about Nifty. And he'll be paid in Oliver Dollars. So this makes me think that possibly we're going to see Nifty again. I think that there's going to be an unfortunate return of Nifty. Jimmy yesterday had a Twitter space last night. I don't know if any of you watching saw that Twitter space. It was pretty interesting insight to get. But the gist of it was that everybody was obsessed with Jimmy. I think Summer was in that space as well. And it was really, honestly sad to see. Very dismissive of Jimmy. Originally, I was a Jimmy fan. But just to see everybody really sucking him off was pretty not cool. It's kind of lame. Kind of brought the vibe down. Frank was in there momentarily, hassled Jimmy. That was exciting to see. But Jimmy did say something interesting. He said that there's interesting hiding spaces in the house. Due to the house's age, that there's spaces in between the walls. And then he regularly returns back to the house and hides in the walls. And somehow he was able to steal Jet Neptune's Rolex in that way, which I think is a load of baloney. I think he's lying, but it is exciting and fun to hear that Jimmy is hiding in the walls. Dungay is still in the cage. I was reporting about this yesterday. Dungay was put in a cage in the living room, and he remains in the cage. Excitingly, I am happy to continue to report that he is in the cage. Here he is, passed out. I also recently learned, I didn't know this before, is that Dungay is also heavily sedated with marijuana. That's probably why he doesn't yell and isn't as loud as much. But I'm excited to see him in this cage, and I hope that, just as I said yesterday, he remains there for the end of the show. Chris Lynch is back in the tank. They just did on the Perfect Guy Life channel, they did a live stream, their regularly scheduled Nick Rochefort Scuffed Realtor live stream. And then I'm assuming on his way home from that, after they finished that, stopped by the tank, and now he's in the bar. And then lastly, Room 2. Earlier today in Room 2, I believe Jet was informing Shinji that somebody has paid for the fish toy. And let me pull it up here. The big toys here, right? So you have two, Fish B&B and Finge. Finge, for $10,000 you can pay to go on a date with one of the fishes. Somebody has paid $10,000 allegedly to go on a date with Shinji. So Jet was informing him that he's pimping him out to do this. They're going on a date. Exciting. But while that was happening, and this is what I enjoy so much about the fish tank, is yesterday we were talking about the icebergs in the bookmarks. Let's pull up the bookmarks. Right? The icebergs in the bookmarks. I think I pulled up right here, right? And we talked about, this is from @Hippo Freep 22222. And the bottom here is house has negative aura, right? We talked about that yesterday. Now, while they were talking in bedroom 2 about this fringe date, the painting, we can go switch over to bedroom 2 real quick. The painting collapsed from the wall during this discussion. And you can see here the painting's now on the floor. Trisha's drunk, asleep, but and there was nobody. They panned to bedroom 1. There was nobody in bedroom 1. Nothing was happening on the other side of that wall that is shared with that painting. So that just adds to the iceberg. The house has negative auras here, in my opinion. Definitely some spookiness that's going on in this house. That is for sure. Now, my goal was to do these live streams daily, and that lasted for a while. Obviously, holidays, life events, work, family, etc. That's not the case as much anymore. But there still is a playlist on the channel for these updates. They're very short. I try to keep them around half an hour. So, tune back into those. I also want to mention the Hobo Joe show originally is not this. Obviously, I'm adding Fish Tank to this, but originally it is a weekly show I do with a good close friend of mine and sponsor, where we talk about conspiracies, ghosts, paranormal, spookiness. We did season 1 before the show started, and there's about 5 episodes. There's a playlist for that as well if you're interested in that. About an hour-long episode, so that exists. We have 10 days left of the show. That is very exciting. So far, I think that what's going to happen is we're probably going to see a final 2 showdown of Shinji and somebody else. and really it's so hard to figure out what that's gonna look like, because daily these fish, they fluctuate so much. I mean, I don't know, TJ's a cuck, and then he's got these little victories that he has, and it's like, okay, that's cool. And then you have Taylor, but then she cries a lot. And then you have Trisha, and she does a lot of nothing, and then out of nowhere she'll start doing things. So it's hard to make a decision. But I definitely think that Shinji will be in the end there. I like how the door has been broken off, and they're now using this mattress as a placeholder. Crank up the volume real quick.
Laughing at everything and just looking at Dunye sleeping next to a roll of toilet.
Here we have Alex Stein.
And a shit bucket.
Does he poop in the bucket?
That's what I'm saying.
Is there poop in it right now?
Not yet.
No, but
Earlier today, he showed a clip.
I think so.
I don't know how, Chris, I have no idea how
He showed a clip of him touching human feces on the wall by accident.
And he's just sitting
No,
there.
he did in the cell.
Literally laying next to
Roberta Gossolini, welcome to the chat.
He's been there for like 2 days. Can I get a mixed drink?
Read on.
You got your tongue? You got your tongue ready?
Did we get
Today as well with the new fish toy that they added to remove Airsoft Addy and to return him to the tank. That has been in play a lot throughout the day today. People have been paying to get him out of the tank, and every once in a while people pay to bring him back. But it seems like the majority of the amount is being spent on keeping Fatty out of the tank.
Does y'all know Greg cried his first night here? No. Did any of y'all witness that?
No.
What? I don't blame him.
I don't blame him at all. But, so
I almost cried.
Greg was. That's emotional, dude. And the fact that you stayed shows that you're willing to, keep fighting.
Yeah, it's more like Judge wouldn't let me go.
Greg has also mentioned he's asexual in the show. I don't know what the hell, but I mean it's
About feeling like I'm being
it has to be a joke.
Chris squared.
You kind of are being killed.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Like I said, I agreed to 5 days, so if he tries to extend it more,
I
I'm
had my
walking out
phone
the
on
door.
my leg. I don't know.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this
You like
wall.
lemonade?
Be like Abraham Lincoln and free him. Force him to drink with the almost walls.
Do you eat the shells with this shit? My Mr. Gorbachev?
Let's see if there's any real quick some bookmarks. See if there's anything we missed. So we have Alex Stein here holding up the P cup for that drug test on Taylor, and she was positive results on that.
He's got the mark on his head, like the birthmark on his head.
We had Airsoft Fatty getting gunted.
Yeah, he was the last. He was the last U.S.
Yeah.
leader.
The most exciting thing that I enjoy are these icebergs.
I don't know. Editorialize.
You drink some, there's...
That's what I'm saying. There's one place to say it. It's gonna be here. Freaking, I usually have like a more.
the first time I broke my chair.
It's just pissing me off.
I can tell. I can tell.
Oh, hey, do you want some wine? There we go.
Fatty, let me see that fucking shirt. Thanks. Is it out? It's out.
I love Dave's.
So it also looks like the fish board that was originally tracking endorsements. It seems to have also been reset for something else. I'm wondering if it's tracking the Chris points, maybe some Oliver dollars, or perhaps the Greg bucks. Well, obviously it can't be Greg bucks. That has just been recently adopted as currency in the tank.
So I could make you...
But I think the big holder of big monetary system right now is CP Chris points, along with the original chips.
Usually I just shoot it and then just chase it.
Yeah. Is there any more
I got another top in here.
cups, around?
I think there are in the.
Is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got one over.
What was it looking for?
Vodka.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
The Dungay has this bathroom bucket here for his little cage, and he has confirmed that he has not yet pooped in it. He has only urinated. We'll see how long that lasts. What else do we have going on in the tank right now? You guys remember when Allie was in the tank? We had this leftover burger bag there in the attic. Boy, they have really done some damage to this house. I'm definitely looking forward to purchasing some zip. I think that'll be an interesting experience.
Mr. Greg.
Alex Stein is hitting the weed vape.
Hey, production. I know I can't send Chris away all the time. What about letting me buy Nifty back? She needs her check.
He is faded. You can see the marijuana taking hold.
Yeah, that was good.
I can't tell
That
if
was
he said
fucking
something about
good.
Did y'all actually make her quit?
I tried to look for the room, I couldn't find it.
Jimmy like touched her face and then she had a meltdown and left.
Yeah, I remember that. So
What have y'all been eating?
Where's Trish?
I
I think she passed out, went upstairs. Lightweight, right? Well, I think she was getting donated shots while you were downstairs. Oh shit! Like somebody was donating. Yeah, somebody donated her like 4 shots. Oh, she's drunk. Yeah, like, she seemed fucked up.
Now, we said this earlier in today's episode, but those shots they're talking about that were donated, that was a lie. There is no fish toy that exists for that. Production was just getting Trisha very drunk on purpose. They were basically feeding her shots, free shots.
For real. Waffle shape. Yo, what's your favorite French fry? And I'm talking about like some real shit, not just regular old bland kinds.
My favorite fry is Five Guys fries.
Nice.
I've never had Five Guys. Is it good?
Five Guys? Oh yeah.
I think
It's better when you take them home and then the day after when you go to warm them up, you throw a little Cajun seasoning in there.
Of course, Fatty's gonna have the food take.
Perfect pussy.
Dude, I think you would know. What are those fucking things in Louisiana called? Pork skins? Are they gratones or something?
pork rinds.
Gracklins? Those are so fucking good.
Yeah, I've been in Japan. I went to Japan.
I think I told you about them.
Last year.
I like some pork rinds.
And,
They're called gracklins.
I know.
And it's like
I know.
fried pork skins.
I know.
I'll tell you what, a Five Guys burger and a shake,
But
that is enjoyable.
It's so
Gay. So
I tried.
I'm gonna
Have you ever
maybe
had
go again
Hobo?
soon.
I want to.
I'm gonna go.
Putting a link here in the chat for the Bum Army Discord.
I mean, it's alright.
New Orleans is okay.
If you're interested, go ahead and join the Discord. Today we used some of our clan funds to put the silence bag on Trisha while she was in a challenge begging for plushies. It was perfectly timed. It was pre-coordinated and planned in this Discord chat, so definitely if you're interested in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Louisiana's got good food.
Oh, the best. That's literally like what it's known for, just fucking Cajun food. But no, Mardi Gras, dude, everybody just gets wasted for like 2 weeks. When is it? It's like March.
February?
Oh, fuck, maybe fuck, I don't even
It's like the end of February into March, right?
I think the beginning of March into February.
I think the French the French like what is it? Cajun, the French
Creole.
language, Creole or whatever the French language is in Louisiana. I think that's interesting. It's like kind of like Quebecois, but for Louisiana.
Yeah, they have a thing. It's called lag nappy. I'm not lag nap or whatever the fuck you say. It's a French word, but it means a little extra. That's like the saying. Lag nappy. And come to Louisiana, you get a little extra.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I think that's interesting.
I love when they say baby. Like baby.
A little extra.
There's also like areas in I think Texas, but also in the Midwest that they have like a certain.
Trisha. Yo. Hey. Yo. Trish. Yo, can you wake up?
Yeah.
Wake up. Alright, sit up for a sec. Oh, please. Trish, you gotta wake up. For real. Alright, well, sit up and give me your attention, please. Oh. Oh, my stomach too. Guess what? I was sleeping, and then I woke up, and my stomach feels so fucked, and I just cannot stop shitting. And I was in the
And this is
bathroom
happening while
for
Trisha
10
is extremely
minutes, and
drunk.
I was shitting, and then I left, and then I tried to sit down and get some work done, and then I had to go back to the bathroom and keep shitting. Yeah, and it's like bad because my stomach is in like a knot too, and I could just feel like the shit in my stomach like moving, you know what I mean? And my back too, it's like my stomach hurts so bad that my back is like, oh fuck. Alright, can I lay down here for a sec?
Yeah, you can lay down on my bed. I feel sick though.
Alright, just to quickly recap. Alex Stein is in the tank. They did a drug test on Kaylee. She smoked weed. It came positive. Alex did an exclusive show in the tank interviewing the fish. Definitely check it out on his YouTube. Primetime 99. Trisha got a fake pregnancy test. Came up positive. She was freaking out. Absolutely just going nuts. You could hear her shouting in the basement. Jimmy says he's hiding in the walls. There's Greg Bucks and Oliver Dollars circulating in the tank. The bum army paid to put a gag bag on Trisha. Dungay is still in the cage. And on that, we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Everybody that will watch. Thank you all for that. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. And I'm really excited for these next 10 days in the fish tank. So thank you again, and good night, and God bless.
I can't even shit. I might be shit so much.